So the truth keeps coming and coming and coming, 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 coming. The truth keeps coming. The truth keeps coming. For 3 decades, they won. For 3 decades, they won. They did. For 3 decades, they won. Because like I said, finally healing and really remembering my marriage, which allowed me to remember more of my past. I was not allowed to be myself. I was not allowed to be myself. I was given opportunities. I was given opportunities to choose myself, because I see it now. But I was so traumatized. I was so brainwashed. I was so conditioned, programmed, beaten. Because yes, I cheated. But I only cheated with males. Because when I started to question myself, I remembered, well, you just haven't found the right guy. Oh, I tried. Oh, I tried. I tried in all the ways to find the right guy. Then I remembered the only time I would admit or act out with women or girls when I was younger, it was either in a semi-private setting or it was in a setting where I could blame the alcohol. Oh, I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. It's not that I didn't have offers. It's not that I didn't have offers. It was that I knew I had that programming still. I still was in the helmet. I was still in it. I didn't know. I wasn't allowed to choose myself. When I tried to choose myself, I was rebellious. I was ungrateful. I was disobedient. I was the problem. You can't be yourself. You can't think for yourself when you are in a cult. I just got done not only remembering, but I finally broke down and I finally forgave myself and I apologized to that little girl inside me. Because she didn't deserve that. And I had nowhere to go, no one to talk to. Everyone in our circles, everyone thought the same. Any guy I dated, they knew that I found women attractive. We would check them out together. So for the longest time, I thought I was just bi-curious. I didn't know it was real because I was told it was wrong. I was told it was wrong. I've been fighting myself my whole life. I've been fighting against myself my whole life. So yeah, it has been hard to accept myself for who I am because I was never allowed to be it. I was never allowed to let it flourish. I had to be what they wanted me to be. And I tried to fight so hard to get out of that in any way that I possibly could. But no one believed me. And now I know why. Everything about myself was used and turned and twisted I like guy things. I am interested in that stuff. Doesn't mean I'm a boy, and it doesn't mean that I'm even transgender. I'm just gay. I'm just a lesbian, and I like other things. I didn't want Barbies. I wanted to play with the dump trucks, and I wanted to play, and I wanted to play football, and I wanted to do the other things. I didn't want to be the girl. I didn't like dresses. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the lace. I didn't like the sequins. I didn't like it. And I was still forced to wear it. I was still forced to do until I had my own money, which even still got taken away from me. Everything was about control. All they wanted to do was control me so that they still had their image. I wasn't allowed to be myself. That's why I fight so hard. And that's why I try to tell you guys, love yourself. Love yourself. Yes, it hurts, but you deserve it. Go through the pain. Find who you are. You deserve it. You deserve to be who you are, not who they created you to be. That's why I can't be around them. I walked away from them because I saw who they were and I accepted them for who they were. I can't be around them because if I am, I become the monster that they created me to be, and I will go to jail for the rest of my life. And I will party every single day. Don't get it twisted. I stay away from them for my own protection and so that I can keep my kids safe. Because if I do, there is no stopping me. I choose to be the light because I have every right and every reason to be the fucking villain. But that's not me. That's them. I don't want to do that. So this is why I teach you guys and I show you guys, it's first and foremost, it's okay to cry. You cannot heal what you do not feel. And if you cannot feel it, it's not real. Accept your reality. Go deeper. When you think you've had enough, keep going. Keep going. Because you deserve to know your truth. Not the truth that they gave you. Not the truth that they made you. Your actual truth. Your truth. They do not get to dictate and create your reality. Tap out of that and tap in to here. No one can do you like you. No one can do it like you can. So drop the excuses. Drop the reasons and drop the justifications. You do not need them anymore. They do not serve you anymore. Get to safety. Your safety. Not that fake toxic shit. You're better than that. You're better than that. My anger does not make me the problem. The problem is what caused the anger. What happened to make me so mad, so angry, so hostile? Because no one that has ever said to me, why are you so hostile all of a sudden? It ain't fucking sudden. It is 3 decades of shit. It is not sudden. So when I tell you, don't you dare let someone else tell you what you feel, what you think, what you went through, and what your truth is. Don't you dare. Don't you dare let them do that to you. Don't you dare let them win. You still have the power. You still have the opportunity. If you are still living and breathing, you still have a chance. You are not too broken. You are not too damaged. They did not take that much away from you. You can take it back. Every piece of you that they took, you can take it back. Want to know how I know? I took mine back. I took it back. I took it without their permission. I took it from right under their nose. And because I did that, all of my parts came back. All of them. You deserve to have every piece of you back. You deserve every single piece. Don't let them win. You deserve to win. You deserve to win. It does not matter where you came from. It doesn't matter what you have done. We all have a past. We all have a past, but your past does not define you. Your mistakes don't define you. What you do after the mistake defines you. Do you fix it? Do you correct it? Do you change the behavior? Do you apologize for hurting the person? I went back and I saved my little self. I went and I found her. I found her. And if it's one thing I know about myself, I'm really good at hide and seek. And I'm really good at being invisible. So it took me a little while. It took me a little while to find that one piece, that one missing. She was hard. She was hard to find. Because we always knew to seek shelter. But when I got to a certain age, I couldn't anymore. When you get told that you're the oldest, you're the role model, you're who they look up to, you start putting yourself in the front lines. You start putting yourself in the crosshairs, and you start defending everyone from the monsters. But you only think that there's one, and then you find out that there's two, and you've been protecting it. And I know it's not my fault, and I didn't know, and I'm forgiving myself for what I didn't know. It just sucks. It just sucks because there are two that didn't deserve it either, and they were innocently put in that. I know that they are still doing it, but like I said, I have to kill them off. I have to bury them. I have to leave them behind. And it sucks and it hurts. Because yeah, I've gotten upgrades and the upgrades are great. And even though I would be glad, especially the top two, oh, I would love to be able to be the one to do that. But I got my own kid to take care of and think of, so I can't do that. So I won't. Because then that changes my purpose and my destiny, and it's why I want out so bad. I'm so ready for this transformation to be done so that I can get out of here, because I'm so tired of running into ghosts that I can't do anything about. It takes a lot of strength not to let the darkness win. It's really hard not to let the darkness win. Because sometimes the tears are because I can't. They're because I can't. You ever get so mad? Oh, there are plenty of times where I would get so mad. I would get so mad that I would cry. because my weapons were taken away from me. I couldn't defend myself. And then I figured out that it's because it was so that I couldn't fight back. It was so I couldn't fight back. I'll never forget the day that I saw the brother punch the sperm donor in the face. I was so proud. I was scared, but I was proud because I was like, someone did it. Someone finally did it. Watched his glasses go off and everything. It was great. I was so, in that moment, I had so much respect for the brother because he did something I could never do. Even though I wanted to, he did something I could never do. And literally after that, him and his girlfriend came and lived with me and my boyfriend at the time. After that, like, I was protecting him. But they don't remember those parts. They just remember what they're told. And they remember of when the times that I acted out. It's like they don't remember the changes. The times that I was there for them when they needed me. When they asked for me to be there. You got to go through a lot of shit to get to where you're going, because none of these people can go with me. Everyone that I thought that was going to go and be on this journey with me and make it to the top with me, not a single one is there. When I first started having these dreams and these goals and like wanting to do this, every single person that I thought was going to come with me ain't there. They ain't coming. And that is what we mean when we say, hey, when you ask for your eyes to be open, you got to be ready for who's on that list, and you have to be ready to make adjustments in your life, because you have to drop the toxic and the dead weight and everything so you make room and space in your life and in your body for the new abundance and the better changes to come in. That's all. Like, yeah, I say that's all, but this is part of that's all. You just have to do that. There we go. You just have to do that. You have to sit with it. You have to sit with the pain. You have to let it hurt. Because once you let it out, you start to remember everything that you need to remember, so you can put your puzzle together, so that you can see the big picture. It is not all about the big picture. It's both. You have to zoom out and then zoom in. You have to zoom out and then zoom in. You have to pay attention to the little details and then zoom out to make sure that it's matching with the big picture. If it ain't matching with the big picture, okay, zoom back in. Okay, that wasn't right. Let me refigure it out. That's why stepping stones are so important. You have the goal, yes, but you can't go A to Z just like that. You have to have your stepping stones. You have to have your stepping stones. You do not have to do it all at once. You can take it in cycles. You can take it in bites. Just a little bit at a time. You don't have to do it all at once. I am different. I am wired different. I work differently. Typically for me, the faster the better. Because that is the one benefit of my brain. It's like once that top pops open, that's why it's important to have the downtime, so I can kind of organize and fix things up in here. So that way, when it does go, it's controlled chaos. It is beautiful, harmonious chaos. Because it'd be going, woo! 90 miles a minute. 90 miles a minute. But when I have the time to actually sit and orchestrate it, organize it, whatever, everything comes in more smoothly. I'm not here to be mean to you. I'm here to give you tough love. And what I have actually learned is tough love, yeah, it may sting just a little bit, just like a trigger. Triggers are lessons. Tough love means I'm going to hold your hand and I'm going to tell you, hey, I need to tell you this. And I don't want to hurt you, but this is probably going to hurt. So I'm going to be gentle with you when I tell you. And typically it's something you need to hear, and it's something that you need to work on. Not everybody is able and at a spot to where they can take that. They're not. And what I have learned is you cannot force that. And that is why if you want help, if someone wants my help, they have to ask me. I do not anymore, for any reason, insert myself into spaces that I have not been invited to. I know better. Because I am always eager to help. I am ready, able, and willing. But I have to be asked. I have to be needed and wanted, and it has to be shown to me. If you are one of those people that just assume I'm going to pop up somewhere because I'm some kind of mind reader or whatever, you're wrong. If you want me there, tell me. If you need my help, tell me. And if you do ask for my help and you turn into an asshole, which is someone who asks for advice and then doesn't do it, go away. I am not that person. That's how you get the meanness from me, is when you take advantage of my kindness, when you take advantage of my help. I'm a healer. I'm here to help people. That is my purpose. Yes, I am justice and protection. I'm here to heal. I am that bridge. I know how to walk through the darkness, so let me hold your hand and help you walk through yours. I know how to navigate the darkness. I am the light. We don't need a flashlight. I got one. I have one. I am one. But you have to be willing and able to let me shine that light on your darkness. Not everyone likes their darkness being exposed. So I have to be asked. You have to want it. You have to want it to work with me. Because I don't want anyone to have to go through what I had to do. I don't want anyone to have to go through it any longer than they already have. Because no one should have to go through what I went through. And no one should have to go through it as alone as I was. I'm not saying I was completely alone, but as alone as I was. And having to figure things out on my own like I did. I don't want anyone to do that. I don't want to gatekeep nothing. You just have to want it. You have to want it enough to work with me. That's all. Because I'm still transforming. So right now my help is free. Whew! I love therapy sessions. I love my therapy sessions. I actually find more when I do it my own self. Because whereas, 2023 was like a shit show of things, I had like the best therapy that year. And it literally was from a co-parenting counselor, because we went in and then he didn't want to do it anymore after a couple of sessions. Because he didn't like that the therapist was making him the problem. She didn't like that he was calling him out on his stuff. She would look at me and be like, did you catch that? Did you see how that? I was like, yes, so I'm not crazy. That is what that is. I do be seeing what I be seeing. And she was like, yes, you're valid. You're valid. And I was like, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I just needed someone, a professional, something to be like, I need to know, am I really like not seeing this? Am I really missing the mark that much? Or am I seeing what I'm seeing? And she said, no, I got validated. And that's all I needed. I needed to have enough belief in myself to remind myself and remember, bitch, you a healer. You are a healer. You know what to do. You know how to do it. You just need your own confidence to do it. Well, I had to find it. And I found it. So, let's find yours. Okay? Let's find yours. Where is it? Do you still need to find it, or have you already found it? What is it? Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Whew. No, I understand like why people think that, and like, woohoo. Like I get it. I'm weird. I'm different. Be your weird and goofy self. Be your weird and goofy self. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. No. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. No. I told you I'm working on some stuff. I've had that jingle for 2 years now. 1 year? 2 years? 1 year? 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. Yeah. All right. I think now I'm good. And now I can go to bed. I was literally folding my laundry so that I could put it away and go to bed. And then all of a sudden, my heart just like, something happened. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that it went, pow, and my heart hurt. And I had to like bend over. And then, whew, I started crying out of nowhere. And I'm like, why am I crying? I'm fine to cry, but like, why? Can you just tell me? Well, when you ask the universe, God, source, spirit, when you ask, be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Okay. All right. I love you. Love yourself. Love yourself. It's okay. You can do it. And until you can, I will love you over here. So that way, you know, at least one person loves you. And is here supporting you and believing in you. Do it. You can do it. Stop standing in your own way. Quit self-sabotaging yourself. You can do it. You can do it. Hey, you can do it. Do it. Hey. Hey. Okay, I'm done. All right. Have a great night.